What if I told you that the future of coding, of how we interact with technology, of how AI understands us isn't coming? It's already here. In the next minutes, we're going to pull back the curtain on 3 groundbreaking pieces of tech that are set to change everything. First, we'll meet Jules, Google's new autonomous coding agent. Imagine a junior developer who never sleeps, never complains, and is always ready to tackle the boring stuff. Then, we'll dive into the brains of the operation, Embedding Gemma. It's a new model that's making AI smarter, faster, and more private than ever before. And finally, we'll listen in on Quen 3 ASR, a speech recognition model from Alibaba that can hear and understand us with terrifying accuracy. All right, let's get into it. First up, Jules. We've all heard the promises of AI taking over coding jobs. But what if, instead of a replacement, it was more like a partner? That's the idea behind Google's Jules. It's not a flashy all-in-one, I'll build your app for you kind of AI. It's something much more practical. Think of it as a super capable junior developer. Jules is an autonomous, asynchronous coding agent. That's a fancy way of saying it works on its own, in the background, to get things done. It integrates directly with GitHub, so it can fetch a repository, create a new branch, and submit its work as a pull request, just like a human developer would. This is huge because it means it can slot right into existing workflows without causing a bunch of chaos. But here's the kicker. Before it even starts writing code, Jules proposes a plan. It uses Google's Gemini 2.5 Pro to outline how it's going to tackle a task. This gives developers the chance to review the plan and make sure the AI is on the right track before it goes off and does a bunch of work that's not needed. It's all about keeping the human in the loop. So, what's it good for? Well, according to reviews, Jules excels at the kind of routine, well-defined tasks that every developer has on their plate, but nobody really wants to do. We're talking bug fixes, writing tests, updating dependencies, all the stuff that clogs up the backlog and keeps senior developers from focusing on the big, complex problems. One of the coolest, and maybe a little weird, features is its audio changelogs. Jules can actually give you an audio summary of the updates it's made. It's like having a little robot teammate who gives you the rundown on what they've been up to. But it's not all sunshine and roses. Jules isn't a senior developer. It still needs human oversight. Just like a junior team member, its work needs to be reviewed for correctness and to make sure it aligns with the project's goals. And there are some concerns about its limitations for enterprise use, like a lack of public documentation on compliance and security. But here's where it gets really interesting. Google has given Jules a new capability, a built-in sharpest critic. Before Jules submits any code, this critic feature acts like a peer reviewer. It challenges every proposed change, looking for subtle bugs, missed edge cases, and untested assumptions. It might say something like, "This passes the tests, but it fails on unseen inputs," or "This algorithm works, but it's unnecessarily complex." This is a game changer. It means that the code Jules submits is of a higher quality, with fewer sloppy mistakes. It's like having a coding partner who's also your toughest critic, pushing you to be better. And that's the real potential of Jules, not to replace developers, but to augment them, to free them up to do their best work. So, we have this AI that can write code. But how does it understand what it's doing? How does it know what the code is supposed to do? That brings us to our next topic, Embedding Gemma. This is the secret sauce, the brains behind the operation. To understand Embedding Gemma, you first need to understand what an embedding model is. In simple terms, it's a way of turning words and sentences into numbers. These numbers, or vectors, represent the meaning and context of the text. So, words with similar meanings will have similar numbers. This is how AI can understand the relationships between words and ideas. Embedding Gemma is Google's new open-source embedding model, and it's a big deal for a few reasons. First, it's small. At just 308 million parameters, it's compact enough to run on device. That means it can run on your phone or your laptop without needing to connect to the cloud. This is massive for privacy and offline capabilities. Imagine being able to do a semantic search of all your personal files, emails, and messages without any of that data ever leaving your device. That's what Embedding Gemma enables. Second, it's powerful. Despite its small size, It's the top-performing open multilingual text embedding model under 500 million parameters. It's trained on over 100 languages, making it perfect for global applications. And third, it's flexible. Developers can actually adjust the output dimensions of the embeddings from 768 all the way down to 128. This is called Matryoshka representation learning, and it allows for a trade-off between quality, speed, and storage. So, if you need a really fast, lightweight model, you can shrink the embeddings down. If you need maximum quality, you can use the full size. So, what does this mean for you? It means we're about to see a new wave of AI applications that are more personal, more private, and more responsive. Think real-time AI assistants that can understand you in context, chatbots that can have truly meaningful conversations, and powerful search capabilities that work offline. Embedding Gemma is a key piece of the puzzle to making AI a truly personal and ever-present tool. We've talked about AI that can write and AI that can understand. Now, let's talk about AI that can hear. And I mean really hear. Our final piece of tech is Quen 3 ASR, a new speech recognition model from Alibaba. And it's a beast. It supports automatic detection and transcription of 11 different languages, all in a single model. That means you don't need a separate model for English, another for Spanish, and another for Chinese. It's an all-in-one solution. But its real power lies in its robustness. Quen 3 ASR is designed to work in the real world, not just in a quiet lab. It can handle noisy environments, low-quality recordings, and even far-field input from a distant microphone. It can even transcribe songs and rap music, which is notoriously difficult for AI. It achieves a word error rate of under 8% across a variety of these complex audio inputs. To put that in perspective, a good model on clean speech is around 3 to 5%. So, to get under 8% in these challenging conditions is seriously impressive. But here's the feature that really got my attention: context injection. You can actually give the model a piece of text to influence the transcription. So, if you're in a meeting and you know a specific person's name or a piece of technical jargon is going to come up, you can feed that to the model beforehand. This dramatically improves accuracy in situations with specialized vocabulary. The implications of this are huge. We're talking about voice assistants that actually understand you, even in a crowded room. Transcription services that can handle real-world audio with ease. And a future where voice becomes a much more natural and reliable way to interact with technology. So, let's bring it all together. We have Jules, the AI coding partner that's changing how developers work. We have Embedding Gemma, the brains of the operation, making AI smarter and more personal. And we have Quen 3 ASR, the super hearing AI that can understand us in any environment. These aren't just isolated pieces of tech. They're part of a larger trend. AI is becoming more specialized, more practical, and more integrated into our lives. It's moving from the cloud to our devices, from a novelty to a utility. The future isn't about one single, all-powerful AI. It's about a collection of these specialized tools working together to make us more productive, more creative, and more connected. But what do you think? Is this the future you want to see? Are you excited about the potential of these new technologies? Or are you a little bit nervous? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I read every single one. And if you enjoyed this deep dive into the future of AI, do me a favor and hit that like button. And if you want to stay up to date on all the latest breakthroughs, make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell. You won't want to miss what's coming next. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.